Hello, hello. It's Nienke here from ninks.com. Today we are going to make some cards as usual. I have never played with my Sweet as a Peach set. I just did some stamping and cutting to see what the different options is, and I did use these little flowers from my die set for another project that I loved. For a class with the ladybug set, I used these as embellishments. It was really fun, so I think I'm going to do the same today. I know the set is retired. It was my favorite out of last year's annual catalog, and I just never had time to really sit with it and play with it. But this week I need a couple of cards. I need 2 happy birthday cards and just 1 card for a friend that I send her a card. She's going through a tough time and I need to send her next one. So I have some parts and pieces here. I just picked out some colors and have an sort of idea of what I want to do, but we'll see. So I'm going to do, for my first one, will be for my friend, white cardstock, and I have a mat and this piece. That's sort of my idea, and this is from the same, it's the Sweet as a Peach DSB, and I'm thinking that will go there. So I have some extra pieces for die cutting, and then I will show you when I die cut the little flowers. I want to do that, and there's a sentiment strip I want to use that for. Okay, so I just got my pieces ready. Let's do some stamping. So I want to find a grid paper. Let's just use this grid paper. Sometimes I use my silicone mat to stamp on when I'm using a photopolymer stamp, and sometimes I just use my Stampin' Fierce mat. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. I have some of the images already on blocks, but I don't think I have the one I want. Let's grab that, and I'm going to show you a technique. If you want your images to be sort of a different color, like your leaves, you can do the same with the peaches, but I'm going to do that just with my leaves today. There we go. Let's use these. And if you hear the girls, you know the story. It's summer vacation, they're home, they're playing, and you will probably hear them. I hope not too loudly. Okay, all of this ready. Okay, I'm using Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to, for the leaves, I'm going to stamp a couple, because I know I want 3 cards, which I'm just going to make all at once. So let's see what I can get into this piece of paper. I'm inking up with Pear Pizzazz, and then this is Mossy Meadow. So what I'm going to do is just dip the points, like the tips of the leaves, in the Mossy Meadow very lightly, not covering everything, but just adding some color to the tips of the leaves. How will this work best? Like this. I just want to maximize my paper usage. I'm going to die cut these, so now you can see there's some color on the edges. Now this is a very there's very straight lines there, which I don't mind, but let's try and see if we can get them just by tapping very lightly. See if we can get. What you can also do is, if you have a sponge dauber, which I have somewhere, maybe I can find it. Let's just see if we can smooth up. I have a Mossy Meadow dauber. Let's see if I can just smooth just by dabbing there where that straight edge is. Let's see, and then I'm just going to pick up some, while I have the daubers out, just add some darker color to the stems there. And where's another straight line there? Okay, let's try that. And I want to die cut this, so I need to leave space. Ooh, that's nice. I do like that one. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now, and then there's an, oh wait, hold on, before I put this away, there's another leaf too. This little one for the tops of the peaches. So let's try the same thing. And what I'm going to do is ink up. Can you see this? Let me just move this over a little bit. So I'm inking up with Bare Pizzazz, and then I'm just going to add some Mossy Meadow to that little dark part there, and just going to very lightly roll it like that. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do that again. Just ink up the little stem, and then I'm going to roll the edges in my Mossy Meadow. I like that. There's that straight edge there again, but it doesn't bug me. I do like it actually. Nice, let's leave it that way. I don't think I'm going to need more leaves for the 3 cards. I think that will be good. If we need more, we can just stamp more. And I want the peaches, so let's move from green to Calypso Coral. Now Pale Papaya, and then adding the edges, like inking up your peach with Pale Papaya and then adding the edges would be, in a darker color, would be nice. But I don't have Pale Papaya, which is just fine. I'm just going to use Calypso Coral. And very lightly, with these distinctive stamps, I've found that you don't want to press down hard, because you sort of, if you have a lot of ink, you sort of lose your texture. Like if you stamp down very hard, you lose all of that imagery there. Do one with the peaches, and then there's those beautiful flowers. Let's do one with them. And I think I want to use this inside. So let's grab these. I'm done with this one, I think. Let's put that back and grab this little inside piece. I'm just going to pop it on that. That's a very big block. I hope I didn't stick anything in my open ink pad. I might have and find it out later. Anywho, I want to stamp the big, I almost said fig because I was just watercoloring figs. I want to stamp the big peach. Just tap tap. I don't want to lose my, and then just stamp it down. See, if you don't press down very hard, you get that nice definition. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, 1, 2, 3 peaches. I think that's enough. So yeah, I was not sure what I was going to do today, and then I decided I'm going to just turn the camera on and do the cards I need to do and get them sent out. I want to add that the insides of the flowers, to add this to the inside of these little flowers, I think. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay, that is it for now. So I'm going to do some die cutting of all of these, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually just cut these up, and then I will show you. I thought I'll just run you through it. So I'm just going to line this up like so, and I have this little low tack washi right there that I use to keep my dies in place. I'm also going to die cut this little one out of a piece of scrap, and then also with the layering circles I'm going to use the scallop and the normal circle, just I think for my sentiment strip. And this is those little flowers. I'm going to die cut them from Early Espresso, just out of a piece of scrap. So I do this, see that they fit, and then I just cut it off there. I don't like to add extra pieces of cardstock to my die cutting machine, just because I can get more on there. I like to get as much stuff die cut with one pass. That is my mission. I do like that. Here is our peach. That one is lined up nicely. I'm just popping them over on my die cutting machine. Okay, I have done a lot of die cutting. As you can see, let's just get rid of all of the extra bits. I did some scalloped rectangles, and like I said, the circle and the scalloped circle that I want to use on this one. I like doing, when I do die cutting, just do things that I think is going to work. So this I might use on the other one, and then I also like to just get my dies back where they need to be as quick as possible. Otherwise, you may never see them again. Specifically these those teeny tiny little flowers. Okay, I don't mind leaving the washi tape on my die, because if it's a die that I'm going to use washi for, chances are next time I'm going to use them. See, that cute. Okay, so they're all there. Chances are the next time I want to use my die, I will need the washi again. Anyway, so I just leave that on there. Just remove the paper and stick this back. There's my flowers. This one goes here. And then I want to make sure that I have all of my little flowers. I do love these as embellishments. I hope you will love them too, as I will show you just now when I'm done putting all of this away. This is my normal routine. I like just to make sure I have everything. Like you can see, I also draw the outlines of my dies so that I can make sure I don't lose one. Okay, so we have some flowers to play with. We have these little leaves. That one I'll put here, and this is the one. These are the ones I want to use right now, and that's for another one. And I want to show you this. Like I said, I use these. I have just the old tin that had something else in it, bumblebee trinkets, and I love to use the empty ones that I've used for things like this. So I have black ones in there. I use the black ones for like the bumblebee card, I don't think I did. And now I'm just going to add my Early Espresso ones to that. Okay, yeah, we will need this still because we need to do a sentiment some or other time. Okay, let's bring in our card base again and quickly see if we can put this together. So it's just the normal 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. Use my bone folder to just get that nice and flat. And then I have a Calypso coral mat of 5 1/4 by 4. My glue. It's a lovely rainy day today. Really great. Love rainy days. It's perfect for being inside in your craft room. And then I use this piece of DSP. It's got the tiny little peaches at the back, and then this very busy pattern in the front, but I really like it. And then I think that is right way. These peaches are hanging down, that one's hanging down, so I do feel like that's the right way up. So let's put that down. I'm also trying to use more DSP. I find I love stamping so much that I forget that I have beautiful DSP. Okay, so this is just a little small 1/16 of an inch mat. So what would that be? Would be 4 by 5 1/4. Take away whatever that would be. 3 6/8, I think. Oh no, where's my ruler? Great. So it is. Yep, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. There you go. And I'm going to add this at an angle. Oh no, did I add here? That, yeah. I'm going to use the edge of the card base. Now I want this to be over there. So if I want this one to be here, if you want it to be in line with that one, but what I'm going to do is just make a little and then use the edge of that again, and then technically, yep, that should line up. Excellent. Okay, so this is how you improvise if you've already stuck down your mat, glued down your mat. What I would suggest is first adhere this, cut off the edges, and then glue your mat to your card front. That would be easier, but hey, I didn't do that. So use the edges of your actual card base. If you forget, there's always a way to fix everything. Want to have this here, oh, and a little bit down. There you go. And now I just line up that edge and that edge like so. And now we're going to, now that we have our background sort of done, we can build our focal point. I want to stamp on this and this. This one I want "You Are Sweet as a Peach." Let's put that away while we're in here. You are sweet as a peach. And where's the "you are"? Here it is. That one there. Okay. How I like to do this is line it up with my grid paper, like so, and then line the block up with it as well, and then that sort of looks straight, I think. Yeah, and the other one I'm going to put on the other side, line it up with the grid paper. Can you see that? I hope so. And then I just put it on the other side of the block. Here we go. Use early espresso ink for my sentiments so that they will stand out nicely. Now I want to build a focal point over this, so I am going to put this more down, sort of to the right, like that. Yes, and then the "you are," and now the "you are" I'm going to put, because I want to put that on the other side. I will tuck it behind something. Now this is one where you do want it to be sort of straight-ish. Let's see. Great. Okay. So there is that. Let's put this on a little mat. So yeah, I just realized I needed these cards, and I'll have a couple of minutes to sit and do it quickly. I'm so glad to have stuff in my stash that I love. that over there, sort of. My sentiment straight looks like it. Where's our leaf? Something like that. And then we can add our little peaches here, like so maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's go and do that. I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of this. Where's my minis? Mini dimensionals, minis. Holy moly. They ran away again. Okay. So I don't know if your mini dimensionals loves to play hide and seek, but mine do, it seems like. Okay, I'm going to put just, I want it on the edges because when I put the peaches down, I want this to go, the inside to be more, not as rigid, so that will be sticking down with the dimensionals that goes on that one. Then there won't be a double, what am I trying to say? If I add a dimensional in the middle right here, then there's already one dimensional thickness. If I now want to add this one on top with a dimensional, there's going to be two layers, which will make it harder to make. So try not to put any dimensionals in the middle, then you'll lift up your, you'll just lift up the little leaves on the outside and your dimensionals will pop up the peaches in the middle. Okay, I want a little piece on here and a little piece on there. So I'm just going to cut tiny strips for these little two because I don't even think a whole dimensional will fit in this little leaf. There we go, get the backing off maybe. There we go. This one and this one. How did we have it? Something like what? Like that? Yeah, I just want to leave some space for the, I'm not pressing down hard, I'm just laying it on there so that if I want to change something, then I can. This one will be sort of that. Let's put it up here. Something like that. Again, I'm not pressing down, I'm just lightly setting it down. So that if I want to change something, I can. And the last one. I want to tuck that in, or I want to cover those. Do you see there's no connecting line there? So I want to cover that with my peach. Oops, don't move. Yes, that looks good. Now, why is it, did I take the backing off? No, I did not. Okay, maybe now it will stick. Yeah, I want to move this one. Okay, so now I'm just twisting and pulling away. I did not stick it down firmly, so you can see it just comes right off. Just want to move this one up a little bit. So, I don't want to cover my sentiment. Yep, that's good. Okay, this, I'm wondering if I want some, okay, I'm going to cut that off, stick it in there. Wondering if I want some ribbon under that. I don't think so. Just going to cut that part off. I might as well cut it straight because it's going to be underneath there. There, yeah. Do we want some ribbon? let's see, I have this, it's actually like this gold ribbon. I thought that goes very well with this, so we'll obviously cut that this way. So let's see, do we like that? I think we do. Okay, well, I do. I hope you do too. That one just a little bit more of an angle. I do like it, yes. That one off there. Just a little something extra. I'm not going to pop that up, but I am going to adhere it just with a glue dot, because that will let the sentiment stay, and the ribbon, get the ribbon and the sentiment to stay in place, is what I think I'm trying to say. Guys, one glue dot. Doesn't want to come off the backing. I'm going to add another one just for good measure. Glue dot, get it where I want it, grabbing, I got my finger stuck on the other side. Adhering the ribbon and ribbon to the sentiment, maybe. Come on. And then let's just, oh, I didn't get my glue dot on my sentiment. Can you believe it? I'm just going to scooch it over a little bit. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think so. No? Oh well. It's sticking to so small. Should have used my reverse tweezers. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. I do like it. I do. There we go. That's not going anywhere. Stop fussing with it. Okay, what else do we need? We need our little embellishments. That's what I'm thinking. These ones. And I'm just going to adhere them with some glue. I think I'm going to put one here. Just a teeny tiny drop of glue is what we need. Let's put one there. Take your big tool for this, is amazing. Big one. And then there's these little centers, so I can just use the pokey end, get them out. Yes, that's nice. And let's put some more. I think one here and one here, and then let's see where we would like the other one. I think another big one for here. Which way? This way. And a smaller one, I just want to get the center out. There we go. For here. And one more. Where will we put one more? Yeah. Nice. Right there. There we go. And I think that is my card done for my friend. I like it. Okay, moving right along. We still have two more to do, 2 birthday cards. Okay. I have already cut my card base, I think, and a piece of DSP. I wanted to use this one. To use this, and then I think I'm going to layer that on Petal Pink. That's the other color. Oh, I have so many pieces on my desk. Here's our pieces I die cut. So let's just cut a mat from this one. So it will be 5 1/4 by 4. I have my trimmer off to the side. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just leaning over and getting this cut quickly. I hope I have it correct now. Here we go. Well, let's see. Yes, okay. Now let's not adhere our mat. Oh, I will not adhere my mat to my card base before I'm sure that I don't want to put some ribbon behind it. But anyway, this is the idea, I think. Let's make it a landscape like so. Yes, and I do think I'm going to add some ribbon. Where's that nice ribbon again? Here. To add some ribbon over my DSP, and then, so that's my background. I'm just going to give it a little bit extra to fold over there. And then I'm going to build my focal point. So add a glue dot, These are very sticky glue dots. I think you've seen me do this. I add the glue dot to my ribbon, both edges like so. And then I place, these are very sticky. It's a new pack of glue dots and they are really sticky. I think that's why I'm struggling. This is not really a directional paper, I do believe, so we're just going with this about, what's that, 1/2 inch away, I'm thinking. Fold over, press down, and then I like to do it this way. Yeah, this is really sticky glue dots. I wonder if they got warm or something. Has been a bit hot the last couple of days, but it is a new pack. I used some others, just no, and they weren't that sticky. Okay, I'm going to do that. Will I adhere the mat now? I think so. I'm not going to adhere it to my card front. I'm just going to adhere the DSP to the mat. I just add some glue on my ribbon. I've never had a that mat looks a little bit wonky. I think it's because I was leaning over to do the cutting, but it's fine. It's just fine. Okay, let's do that. And then I die cut from the, I'm not going to use those two right now. I think I'm going to use these. I die cut from the Stitch So Sweetly. I think they are no longer available either. This, and then I want to stamp my happy birthday. I love the happy birthday of this set. I think this is a stamp I've used the most so far of Sweet as a Peach, because this happy birthday is, I love the font, I love the size, it is just perfect. I just see I never cleaned this from doing my first card, so let's just do that quickly before I let my block fall over. And then I have espresso over something. This is what usually happens when I'm multitask like this, when I do 2 or 3 or 4 cards at once. Everything turns into one big mess eventually. Okay, let's see if we can get this straight again. I feel like I struggle when my stamp is on a smaller block. Not excellent. Okay. Like this one, I would have just wanted to be like 1/4 of an inch bigger so I can see my edges, because the minute you get this bevel, it's harder to see through. So I would actually rather put that sentiment on this block. Now this one feels a bit not wide enough. Is that that's my stamping? I think I'm going to wipe this off. Okay, now I want to do something. Let's adhere this one to there. I'm going to pop that up. So I'm not going to pop up my sentiment. Let's add this here. About half an inch from the edge of the mat, like so. And now I'm going to, I don't want to put that straight on there. I'm going to do that. I feel like the these layering ones there, if you center it right there, it just feels there's too much space. It's my personal opinion. You do you, I'll do me. I want to do that. And now, do I want it a little bit up? No, that's good. Yep, that's good. Okay, same thing. Put my, are they hiding again? No, they're right here. Woohoo! I think they one, and then I'm going to cut half just these little strips. I love using the edges of my minis. I think you know that already. Put that one right there. That is really a tight space. Make sure that it doesn't show. Oh, okay. That off and that off. Okay, how do we want this to be? I want to leave space for my flower. I want it to be more following the curve of the rectangle, I think, maybe. Like so. Yes, I think just lightly tap it down so that if we want to move something, we can. A little one for here, and this is the big one, so I'm going to put it there, I think. Again, just lightly putting it down. Oh, come on. The little one here. This way, I just want to cover up these loose ends. And then the medium one. Oh, it's getting dark outside already. It's probably going to start raining again. It's been raining on and off today, which I'll take, thank you. I do love the rain. Okay, now I'm wandering this way, this way, this way, that way. It really doesn't matter. As long as I cover up that end, does not matter. There we go. Do we like it? Yes. Yes, we do. Thank you. So now I'm just going to tack everything down, and I want to add my little knot. You know I like that. So through there, I like to tie off the spool, but it is easier to put your spool on the other side. Which way does it want to go? That way. Yes, we like it. I try to break up the area in thirds so that you're about a third from the top. That's my go-to for adding my knot. Unless I have a sentiment or something there, then I might move it, but in this case, this is what we're doing. I want a little bit of, oopsie, this gold thread is hard to cut, and then the same length about up there, and then I'm just putting the tip of the scissors underneath there so that it will curl down and not stick. See, right there, push up with the scissors and then it curls. No, it doesn't. There we go. It's probably going to pop up again. Then we're going to stick it down with a glue dot. That's what we're going to do. We might just do it right now. Grab a glue dot, a glue dot, roll it up, and then I'm going to put it under my knot and under this little tail and just catch it. There we go. I don't want to push that down completely because then I'll lose some of my dimension. Is that what I'm trying to say? Okay, so I'm going to press down my bottom part and then just leave the tail just tucked down. Ooh, love it. Okay, excellent. What do we need? We need some embellishments with our beautiful little really espresso flowers and the pokey end of our Take Your Pick tool. I want a big one. Here. Let's add some glue. I think there. And I just dab my whoops. I dab there and I dab there so that I have sort of my whole flower covered, but it's such a teeny tiny thing, you do not need a whole big old glob of glue. I think one there, doot, and doot. Oh well, no, that does not sound right. Let's go with something else. Peep, peep. My kids would say, Mom, that's not right either. Okay, let's leave off sound effects. Sorry. Okay. And I've lost my old train of thought. Why don't you want to stick? Because there's a little thingy under there. And that's why I love my Take Your Pick tool, because you can just pick all the teeny tiny things up. I do like that. We want some more. Yes, we do. Oh, now do we have another big one? Okay, I'll have to go. Okay, I'll have to die cut another one because we need another big one. I'll be right back. Okay, we have some more teeny tiny flowers. Just grabbing the pokey end of my Take Your Pick to just go through. Doesn't even look like they were in there already, and stick down my flowers back where they need to go. I do not want to lose them. I do like that too. It's like you can do something with that negative. I just need to think about what. Okay, I'm going to add those. So let's put these in here for next time. Well, no, for the next card, which will be happening here shortly, I think. Let's put a big one somewhere here, I think. Right. See, I'm just dabbing the bottom in the and then where's that little one? Get the center out. Come on. Here we go. And let's put that on the side. Oh, pretty, pretty. I do like it. Okay. There is my happy birthday for my friend down in Tennessee. Where's my card base? Okay. Now we can glue our card front onto our card base. We have everything done there. How does this feel? Yeah, it's not straight. It's just, that will bug me forever. So let's get that sorted out. I know. But it bugs me, so we'll just fix it. There we go. That didn't take forever. My glue isn't even dry yet. Get this straight. I check my corners before I stick it down. Oh, it's really getting dark now. I hope I have my lights on, so it should be fine. Oh, pretty. Okay, number next. Our third one. This is the third card I need for this week. So I'm going to just go with my white again. White card base. I have a little dot there, but I'm going to, it looks like a splash of mossy meadow probably. No idea if it came like that or if it was me. I'm guessing it was me. But hey. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Oh, I just tried to wipe it even though I knew it was there. Get this burnished down. Okay, there's my card front. I thought I wanted to do, because Pear Pizzazz goes with this, I embossed it. I wanted to do some embossing, so I used my favorite Tasteful Textiles. I thought about doing the Bumblebee one, but even though I like it, I've been struggling with it for, I don't know why, a little bit. But I will get something out of it as soon as I do some bumblebees with my ladybug. I have actually done some bumblebees with my ladybugs. I just need to make some videos. Okay, I just got this piece. What is it? 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 maybe, and then the other one will be 4 1/4, 2 by 2 1/2. Okay, so that is, did I say 1 3/4 by 2 1/2, and 1 2 3 and 5 8. Okay. The reason was, let me tell you, I did not measure that piece. I know that this piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and I wanted an 1/8 of an inch on either side, so I just took that off. That's how I did that. I don't measure everything. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Let's round the corners. What do you think? Let's do this just for some added interest. Retired, but hey, if it's great, it's great. Ooh, okay, that's the bit. Stop, mommy's busy. She's just trying to get my attention. Almost done. Last one. Okay, I think it will be quick. Well, it better be, because she's wanting my attention. Okay, let's do that. And then I thought I would die cut these two using my tailor tag. So I'll quickly have to do that. Let's do that. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I quickly did some die cutting. Just use the tailored tag, tailor-made tag dies, and I don't think they're retired, right? I think they are still available. One of my favorites. And I got Zaylee sorted. She wanted her afternoon snack, so I did that. Now I can probably finish this real quick. Let's stamp happy birthday. Now this obviously is too small, but let's make a plan. There's always a plan to be made, right? Crafty girls, Marissa says. Crafty girls do what they want. So happy birthday. I'm going to ink up. Can you see this? Probably not. Can you see it now? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ink up only the birthday part. Okay. Ink up the birthday part. Line this up. And then I'm going to try and get this straight and in the middle. Let's see. I hope that's good. I just like to, ooh, that's pretty good. Now clean your stamp. I'm going to clean it off. And if you want to just make sure nothing's coming off, now I'm going to ink up. Can you see it? Happy. And now I'm going to attempt to stamp birthday on top, like a little bit. Like I said, I would like to have a bit of a bigger block because then I can see better. Okay, I don't want the D and the P to be like on top of each other, but now I don't want to have my Y sticking over that side. Well, let's go with that and see what we get. Right, like so. I hope it's straight. Sometimes it's a bit nerve-wracking. Okay, you ready for the big reveal? Let's see. Oh, that's good. I do like it. It could have been a little bit like a smidge down, but then those two might have touched, which we do not. I like it. Okay, excellent. We can work with that. Yes, we can. We can work with that. Okay, so what are we doing? I think I want to offset these a little bit, like so. Yes, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. What you can also do is use the bigger one, and then you can stick it like through the same hole and do that. But I think that part's sort of going to be covered up anyway, so I want to do something like that. Have it peek out the bottom, something like so. So let's adhere this. Now the tops and the sides are not the same. I have about half an inch, I think, at the top, and then just for added interest, and then I want to have this, so I'm going to put this one about where I want it, and then I will adhere the top and then adhere the bottom. My glue is reaching the end, I think. So, and it's raining, so we're always grateful for that. It's nice and dark outside. Okay, and line that up. Check that the bottom is sort of, there we go. I like the embossed piece peeking through there. Okay, let's tie our ribbon onto our tag. Ribbon onto the tag, so put it through, poke the edge, pull the edges through and pull up. There we go. Now we will cut those edges shorter if we need them to be shorter in a little bit. Okay. Now I want this about here. We will cut those shorter, so I don't mind that. And then I want to add this down here, just to ground it, ground the tag a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. I want some of that to show. So if I like when I like my placement, I don't want that to peek out that side. I just want it to peek out this side, like so. Yep, I like that. Okay, so if I like my placement, I don't move it again. I just hold the edge, add some glue, add some glue over here, just like so, then that will keep them in place. And then I add my glue here, and then I can put this on here. I think like so. I'm looking at I'm taking this as a whole now, and then just sort of looking at my corners. I want them to be sort of even. Okay, and now I'm going to put my bigger, now that I have that adhered, I can see that these now need to be a bit shorter, so I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter, like so. Oh, they want to be that way. There we go. We still have our card base with a little bit of a mat, so that's fine. Okay, almost done. Let's add our peaches. Where's my lid here? Everything is becoming a big mess. Hello. Oh, 5 minutes. Mommy's almost there. Almost done. Okay, let's add this quickly. If I can find dimensionals. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Put this one over here, I think, like maybe so. Don't press it down hard, just I'm going to, can I use a big one for this? Will it fit? Yes, it will fit right there. I'm going to put the stem underneath and then the leaves at the top, like the leaves over this part. I think this part of my tag wants to pull up. I might add a little, ooh, lightning. Last one, ooh, oh, I saw it coming. Okay, well, there you have it, some, holy moly, some thunder, courtesy of my video. Wow. Okay, so I saw the flash. I hope you guys were warned. Ooh, I don't even know where I want to put this dimensional. Oh, wow. That was pretty amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, this one here about lightly tacking it down. And our last leaf. Let's put this one over here. Let's just check if this is what we want to do. Or do we want to move it up? I think, oh, you know what? I'm not going to put a dimensional on that one because it's over. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa. It's going to be hanging over this. Yes, so I'm just going to add some glue there. Tuck that one under there and that one there. Good. Okay, I'm going to press everything down, and yes, that dimensional caught my tag that was sort of loose there. Let's get rid of that. I think I'm happy with this. We're just going to add some embellishments with our little flowers. So I'm going to add this to my card front. Happy I didn't forget anything, and there's nothing extra I want to add. So checking my top, my bottom and sides, everything is nice and even before I squish it down. And now we just want our little flowers again. Let's put, I think 2 up here, 1 there, I think, big one. Here. And then a little one somewhere And let's do another one here. Two more little ones, oh, and we are almost done. Let's see. Maybe one here. I don't want it on that spot for some other reason, that little white spot. Sort of want it off to the side. Maybe like, oh, where did you go? I don't know why I'm fiddling with these now. Good. Quickly check. Yes. Yes. Let's just go with it. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Why do I? Ooh, that's a big glob for this little flower. Ooh. Teeny tiny one. Thank you. Yes, I do like it. Okay, that is the last card I need for this week, guys. Thank you so much for crafting with me. I hope you enjoyed it and that it gave you some inspiration for your own projects. And if you need any cards this week, know that it can be done. Just sit down, pick your favorite set and go with it. So let's see, where's the ones I need to dig for it. There we go. Okay, so get my dimensionals out of the way here. So there was the first one we made and the second one and the last one. I hope I was in frame for most of it. Get this one in there and this one in there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and I will just see you in the next one. And I hear some more thunder coming. Enjoy your week. Bye bye.